Hey guys, JohnAvanti here. Welcome back to another video, and I'm in a 2024 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT. Now, this is a very well equipped truck, and you know, I have for my personal vehicle, or one of them is a 2019 and a half Silverado crew cab like this one, but it has a 6.6 foot bed. And this truck now with the 2024, there's a lot of differences versus my truck. This has a lot more features as well. And this is my first time driving a Silverado with a 10-speed transmission. Yeah, wow. Right off the bat, I can definitely see that this transmission is a lot smoother than my truck. Very more performance. But then again, you know, my truck has 182,000 miles that I just bought. I don't even own it a year yet. But I think this truck right here retails for about $58,000. And it's similarly like equipped like my truck. It's four-wheel drive. It has the dual tailgate. Mine has a single tailgate. So my LT is a little cheaper than this truck. And we're gonna like pull over and see the big differences. But I think this truck is completely different than my 2019 and a half 2020 or 2020 truck. I would definitely get into this. I don't see how people are buying these small mid-sized trucks like a Toyota Tacoma that they're selling for like 50 grand, 52,000. You know, I had a Tacoma, and I would really, you know, not recommend it because they're underpowered and they're no fun to drive. They just have no power, and people just like them. You know, the good thing about them is they're very reliable and they have excellent resale value. So let's take a quick turn here. And this transmission is right on the money. This 10-speed, I mean, it is like fabulous. It's right there. Like, you just step in the gas. There's no hesitation. This is my friend's loaner truck, and he has, I think, a 2020 with the diesel engine, and he's having a lot of problems with it. I told him, just get rid of it. The biggest difference is this big screen. At first, I was kind of like against it. I kind of didn't like it because, you know, I feel like I want to be old school and keep with the old ways and have gauges, but this screen is just fantastic. The trailer support here, add new trailer, manage phones. This comes with navigation. I think it's navigation, or it could be Android CarPlay or Android Auto. It just has everything. Play Store, phone, cameras. Look at that backup camera. Look how nice that is. Clear camera for what it is. I mean, it's really nice. You have trailer assist. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, you look down when you want to back up into your Pindle or a trailer, and there's your backup help, and that's so you can back into it. It's really nice. Now the dashboard, the instrument cluster is beautiful. That nice blue. Very nice. I mean, here's your climate control. Very nice. Dual climate control, heated seats. Now, the cloth seats don't have heated and power seats. There's your auto start stop, and there's all your other features: lane assist, auto start stop, trunk release, hazard, traction control off, and this is all windows down. Now, you can't do all windows down and then all windows up. You have, in this truck, one glove compartment. I have two. So I guess they put the airbag here. And now this one has a glove compartment down here. So my truck has two glove compartments. So I would think my airbag is up here. And what do we have here? We have the rear sliding glass, which I love. I think that's what it is. Yep. Let's see if we can look at that. Look at that. I like that. That is really cool. I don't have that in my truck. And you have this beautiful wood grain, power windows and locks. And let's go outside and take a better look. You have trailer brake, which is, I mean, that depends on what you're towing, but, you know, I mean, it's fine. Now, here's your home button. That's pretty cool. It's right there. You want to go home, and here's your a volume button, which is nice. So the seat is a very big seat. I think anybody who sits in here will be comfortable. I noticed one thing though. This seat is a lot softer than mine, but mine is crushed. And it seems like the same seat. Like, these seats are fantastic. This fabric that GM uses is durable. You will not have to worry about this ripping or falling apart, because I had my seat, it was soaking wet. I left the windows open and the seat dried out right away. I put a towel on it, and like within a couple hours the seat was dry. You know, my seat it's the same exact seat as is in my car. And this is a very, very comfortable seat. You will have no problem in here. Even if you're like a big guy, it's a pretty big seat. Like, again, I would have preferred a little bigger seat. You know, GM, you can make a bigger seat. You have room here in the door or here somewhere to put the seat controls. So you have, radio controls in the back here. You have a radio volume in the back there. Over here, same thing. You have auto, which you should always drive these trucks in two-wheel drive unless you're in inclement weather. You have towing. I have that. And you have sport mode. So you have drive modes. Oh, so this has off-road, terrain, and that's sport. I have that, and that's normal. I drive my truck in normal, but in sport you do feel a difference. You do have auto headlights as usual. I had that. Now all this in my truck is up here. So there's nothing here. It's blank. I guess you could maybe put your phone here or something like that. Get something with your phone. You have a very nice leather wrapped steering wheel. I mean, it is very, very elegant. You have auto dimming mirror. I don't have an auto dimming mirror. No, this is a manual dimming mirror. Okay, so I have that. But it's a beautiful truck. I mean, you have nice controls here for your windows. Everything is automatic down. You only have one automatic up. There's no folding, mirrors, which is fine. Cup holder. This is a little different than mine, but it's technically the same thing. Now, taking a look at the outside, I mean, this truck is really nice. Now, I'm not like doing an official video. I'm just doing a quick video that my friend had. He says, "Oh, I'll take it for a drive." I showed him my truck, and I really like this white. It looks good. It doesn't look like a work truck, because you have that nice blacked out Silverado. Good rims. I believe they're probably 18-inch rims. Yep. 265 18s. Very nice LED headlights. Looks like there's no fog lights, but you could always install them. You have the room there. And you got the black bow tie. The white hood looks sporty. It's got that shape in it. It's pretty nice. Big mirrors. Passive entry on both sides. Now my truck has, I think, passive entry on the back doors too, on the rear doors. And you have a different mirror now. You have this extended view, so you can see further out, cars further away from you. And you have the main mirror, which is nice. Taking a look at the back seat, typically the same. I mean, you get the two charging stations, and you could plug something in. GM put this mat in here. I have just mats I bought online. They were like $60. I did a video on it. There's no armrest again in this LP. I wish I had an armrest in my truck, but I don't. So what GM does is they cut out the roof part here, so you have more headroom, and they do the same thing in the front, which is smart. I mean, why have it down here when you can give somebody a little more headroom, for big guys or whoever. These don't fold up, but let's take a look what we get here. Yeah, it's the same thing. I have a storage compartment here that I put in, and it works great. I like it. And this is a lot of room. I mean, look at that. If you lift that side up, you could basically get an air mattress and sleep in here. And you go camping, whatever you want. You could tightly fit 2 people, if you had to sleep in here, if you had to. Yeah, that sounds really good. This truck comes with running boards and mud flaps. It has the fender liners, and this truck, my truck doesn't have fender liners. This is probably a little more, priced out truck. So this has the automatic fill. You just stick the nozzle in here, and that's for the diesels. So like I said, my friend has a diesel, and he's already having problems with it. 50,000 miles. I've been telling him to get rid of it, because once he's out of warranty, he's gonna wish he got rid of it. Yeah, it looks good. The double tailgate. I mean, I'm not too crazy about that. I'd rather have a longer bed. These trucks now, here's the engine's quiet. I mean, my truck has 180,000 miles. I don't see this truck not going 180,000 miles. Aluminum hood, very lightweight. The shocks are a little stiff, but it's still easy to lift up. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, this thing weighs absolutely nothing. I'm sure the tailgate is aluminum. This comes with a bed liner. My truck doesn't have a bed liner. I got plenty of room. Look at that. Look at all the room I have. This is, I didn't even move the steering wheel because, I can move it up a little bit, but, look at the room. This is so comfortable. They could have made, like I said before, this seat a little bit wider. I'm a stickler for seats. I believe that the manufacturer give you the biggest seat possible for the money you pay. Now, this is a $58,000 truck. It's well worth it, believe me, for the V8, the fuel economy you get, the power. These trucks are rocket ships. I mean, they will fly. You'll beat, like, sport cars on the road with this thing. That's how fast this truck is. And then you get more power. See, because what happens is if you put it in auto, the truck thinks that you're in, like, gravel or something, and it kind of gives a little bit of power to the front wheels. So you don't want to do that. You want all the power in the rear wheels, especially if you're towing, because you want all the power in the rear. Look at that. I just went over a whole bunch of bumps. It felt great. Hyper mild. Now, you could get like another LT version that has the center console, but I like this version better because you got a 6-seater. I mean, you got 6 seats. Hey, there it is. There's the backup camera again. It just drives beautiful. Now we're gonna go back up that hill, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, it just goes. So as long as you drive this right, you'll get great fuel economy. I think this has a 22-gallon fuel tank. 22 gallons. Now, in my truck, I've gotten over 24 miles per gallon. In a big V8. It does have engine management. I forgot what it's called, where, like, instead of shutting down 4 cylinders, it shuts down cylinders in sequence. Like, it just turns the power off to the fuel injectors, so it doesn't fire the fuel even though the cylinders are still moving and getting oil. It just shuts off the fuel injection. And you'll see a lot of that when you're driving on the highway. You can sometimes, like in my truck, you can feel it. I'm not sure in this. Like if I had it long enough, I might be able to feel it. But now we're coming up a hill, and it's just effortless climbing a hill like this. I felt a little downshift. It's just rolling up the hill beautifully. It's a pleasure to drive. That's what you want. You want a car that you don't have to do a lot of work and drive it. And you could do a lot of work with this. Like I says, you go to the beach, you go anywhere, you just throw everything in the back, hose it off, and you're good. And then you got the back seat is ginormous. Gigantic room back there. You could put so much stuff. Little downshift. So I was saying we're getting in the city 17.7 miles per gallon. That's great. That's like my Tacoma V6 6-speed transmission. That little truck, that's what I usually get. 18.5. On a good day, got 23 on the highway, but driving like 60, 62, going very, very, very slow. Not doing 80, 85 like in this. You'll get 24 miles per gallon. I mean, yeah. Sounds pretty nice. Looks pretty good. Looks good. I'm real, you know, I'm real happy that I was able to drive this truck, take it for a quick test drive, and make a quick review. Now, all my reviews are done on the fly. I don't really do, you know, like scripted reviews, so sometimes I might sound corny. So that's the reason why, or I might make a mistake, and that's the reason why. A lot of guys, these YouTubers, they have scripts, they write it all down, they have teleprompters, all of that stuff. I mean, I just go out, grab a car, do a test drive and stuff like that, and then bring you guys a test drive review, like an honest review that, you know, this is how I feel about this car. And my car has all this too, you know, you put all that, you know, and that's what it is. That's how I do the reviews. And I'm glad you guys watch. You know, I'm so happy, all you new subscribers and future subscribers, people who like. And thanks for watching the video. This is JohnAvanti. See you guys again on the next video. And there's a holy shit handle. And here's another one to get in and out. My friend wants to leave. So take care. Peace out.